Hello friends, welcome to my channel Tech Developer. Here you will learn all about Java, Android, microservices, Spring Boot and all the stuff related to the web development. So in my last two videos, I have explained about the Lombok, that what is the Lombok and what is the use of Lombok and why we should use that instead of the common things we generally do without the Lombok. So in this video, I will let you know the one of the most common annotation used by the Lombok is builder. That what is the use of builder annotation and why it is better than using the multiple constructor in your class. So let's start. So as you know, I have just created the student class. So in this, I have added getter, setter, toString, no argument constructor, and all argument constructor. So for this time, we have only 5 to 6 properties in our student class. So now, if we go to the all argument constructor, what you will find that it will contain all the fields in that constructor. But what if I want only first name and last name to be constructed using the constructor? At that time, you need to create a custom constructor for that using this way. So right click on this, on the source, and generate constructor using field. So if I want only the first name and last name to be constructed with the parameters, so I have to select only this first name, last name, and just generate it. So you will see that if you want the custom constructor, means if you want to construct a student object with only the uh, optional or means only the required fields, then you need to create the constructor like this, means a parameterized constructor but with those parameters for which you need to create in an object. But suppose this is just for the 5 to 6 parameters are available in this class for right now. But what if there are more than 50 parameters in the student class, or the class have more than 50 properties for the student? Then in this way, suppose I want sometime 3 members to be constructed and sometime 4 members, sometime 10 members. So for that, what you will generally do, you will create the constructor with all those fields, means it will contain the multiple constructors. So this also will reduce the readability of that class, and people may get confused that why we have so much constructor involved in this class. So for that, we have a annotation called builder, which is provided by the Lombok to reduce this thing. Let me show you that how the builder annotation can be used to reduce this multiple constructor work. So let's have a main class on this. So let's have a class main Lombok tutorial.java. We will have the main class in main method in that, and after that, let's create an object of the student. Student equals to new student. So you can see that we have default constructor and the parameterized constructor with all the properties of the student. So generally, as we talked about, that if we want only the first name and the last name to be constructed, so let's create an constructor using fields for only the first name and the last name. Generate and save it, and now you will able to see that it is suggesting for the constructor with the first name and the last name. But for this time it is fine. But what will happen if you have around more than 20 to 30 parameters in your student class, and you want randomly, means sometime uh, uh, some parameters to be ignored, and sometimes you want 3 parameters to be constructed, four parameters, and something like that. So instead of creating multiple constructor in that class, just use at the rate builder annotation and save it. Now what you need to do is, suppose I want to build an object of a student for only having the first name and the last name. So what you need to do is just use the student dot builder dot first name, just provide the first name, dot last name, means whatever the parameter you want to set, just use them and set the value. And finally, when you are done with the changes or the field data, then just last with the build, and then you will see that it will have the student object with having the first name and the last name. So if you want to check out this, let's have a printing of the student, and let's run this code. Run as a Java application. See, student object is getting printed where ID is null, roll number is null, phone number is null, mobile number is null. Only the first name and the last name which we provided is available. So in this way you can have a builder design pattern. This is similarly to the builder design pattern, where the builder states that whatever want the feature or means the properties you want, just build only that. And if you have checked my first video in which I have showed you the two string use, you can check that instead of writing my custom toString, it's automatically the toString annotation has generated the string representation of an object for me. So it also helps in string representation for the toString method. So in this we have learned about the builder, means a builder annotation from which you can build whatever the field, the object you want to build with just some properties you want. And instead of creating a multiple constructor for that, you should use a builder class or a builder concept. So in this video we have learned about the builder design pattern or builder annotation which is provided by the Lombok. So thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope this video will help you all in learning the new way of doing the Java technology or the Java development using the help of Lombok and some other annotations. I will get back to you with different more annotations which you can use and make your project well developed and with the productivity. So thank you for watching this video. Bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for the continuous notification. Thank you, guys.